This man never imagined that after 30 years of being nothing more than ordinary, his entire life would flip upside down because of one dragon slap. He had never trained, never awakened any ability, but in the moment he was about to die, something inside him finally stirred. The skill he had waited 3 decades for finally awakened, and in an instant, he leapt from a powerless nobody to wielding S-rank strength. Now, with his bare hands, Riku could block the dragon's magic. A single punch from him cracked the sky itself. The dragon's scales, once considered indestructible, tore like paper before him. Yet the ones most shocked weren't the dragon's victims. It was Riku's own friends. They knew Riku better than anyone. He wasn't even qualified as an F-rank adventurer. He was just normal. And yet, the truth was undeniable. Riku had always carried the rare seed of an innate skill. It had been discovered when he was just a child. He grew up believing one day he would awaken and become the hero he dreamed of. But years passed, then a decade, then 2. Nothing ever happened. Every morning he woke up, testing himself, waiting. Every morning he failed. By his teens, doubt had taken root. He abandoned his dream and took a stable desk job at the Adventurers Guild. To his parents, it was a blessing, safe, steady income, a civil servant's life, better than risking death in the wilds. He met countless rookie adventurers at the counter, registered their names, sent them out to chase dreams he had given up. Slowly, that same dream sealed itself away in his heart. He told himself this life was fine. It was safe. He had given up on childish fantasies. After all, the tale of Caesar, the strongest monster said to grant any wish to the one who slays it, surely that was nothing more than a fairy tale. And so Riku turned 30. That morning was like any other. He was training a new guild clerk when an old customer walked in. One Riku had registered himself over 10 years ago. The man proudly declared he had just ranked up to B class. Riku smiled and congratulated him, but inside, something twisted. If only he hadn't given up back then, would he also be out there as an adventurer now? That night, as he walked home lost in thought, a cry for help cut through the streets. A massive ogre towered above him. Riku froze. A mid-class monster shouldn't even be here. Just as he considered running, a girl darted past him, sword in hand. Instinct told him to flee, but instead he found himself stepping in front of her, shielding her without thinking. She quickly urged him aside, thanking him but insisting he needn't worry, she was an adventurer. Something about her stirred him. They walked together afterward. Rika guessed she must be B rank, maybe even A. But when she casually revealed she was S rank, his heart stopped. There were only a handful of S rank adventurers in the entire world. For Riku, meeting one was like meeting a living legend. He couldn't waste the chance. He asked about innate skills. He asked if 30 was too late to chase his dream. He told her of his childhood vow to one day defeat Caesar. Rinetto, the adventurer, seemed indifferent at first, but when she heard the name Caesar, she froze. Still, she explained the harsh truth. By 30, a person's mana growth had stopped. Without sufficient mana, adventuring was impossible. For Riku, the chance was nearly zero. Her words crushed him, and yet, they freed him. If even a living legend told him it was hopeless, then he could finally let go. As thanks, he offered to buy her dinner. He hadn't expected her to agree. Tomorrow night, then, Rinetto said. But the next night wasn't a date. It was chaos. A horde of monsters swarmed the town, as if laying siege. Riku had heard rumors of stray D-class beasts, but never in numbers like this. For most adventurers, it would have been suicide. But with an S-rank like Rinetto standing in the street, the outcome was certain. To her, these monsters weren't opponents. They were prey.